Okay, but here's where things get really interesting. After the emperor finished his meal, he would bestow dishes upon his companion.
Oh, yes.
Now, I don't know about you, but getting leftovers from a date isn't exactly the most romantic gesture in the modern world.
You raise a valid point. But in the context of the Qing dynasty court, this act was incredibly significant. It was a way for the emperor to demonstrate his favor and affection.
So kind of like a highly codified love language expressed through meticulously prepared dishes.
Exactly. And the historical records carefully note who received which dish. These details provide historians with invaluable insights into the relationships and rivalries within the imperial court.
So it wasn't just about the food itself, but also about who got to share in the emperor's meal.
Precisely. When Emperor Wu of Jin ate steamed piglets, was that considered, a bit weird for his time?
Well, archaeologists find pig mandibles, the lower jaw bones in burial sites,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not just random trash. The fact they're placed deliberately suggests they had symbolic weight. It hints that owning pigs, well, that was a sign of wealth in those very early societies.
That's amazing. So right from the get-go, pigs had this status.
In the early 20th century, these traditional Chinese stories were actually losing ground domestically.
To what?
Western detective novels.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes arrived in China as early as 1896 and was hugely popular. Some prominent Chinese intellectuals even looked down on the local Gongans tales, seeing them as, unsophisticated compared to Conan Doyle.
Okay, so local detective stories are struggling. Durenji isn't even the main star among them. Then what happened?
Then comes the unlikely catalyst. A Dutchman named Robert van Gulik.
The diplomat.
That's him. A diplomat, but also a serious scholar, an amateur sonologist, fluent in something like 15 languages, and deeply fascinated by China.
What did he do?
He translated the first 30 chapters into English and published it as Celebrated Cases of Judge Dee.
Okay, so he translated an existing story.
He did. But then, and this is the crucial step, he started writing his own completely original Judge Dee mystery novels in English. He took the character and ran with it. He didn't just translate, he transfigured the character.
So the Judge Dee most Westerners know isn't just translated. It's largely Van Gulik's creation, based on but different from the Chinese source.
Very different.
How did people in the Tang dynasty actually see Mulan? Was she just a story character?
Oh, she was definitely more than just a character. There's evidence she was genuinely revered. Like, people built temples to her.
Temples, really?
Yeah, she wasn't just folklore. She was a felt of respect, maybe even devotion. The first big one was what happened after the war. The emperor finds out she's a woman.
And he's impressed, right? Offers her rewards.
Yes, but in these later stories, he also wants her as a concubine. And Mulan's response, she commits suicide.
She kills herself. Why?
In the biographies of Confucius section,
Okay.
it describes what Confucius looked like.
Okay.
And he had a very distinctive appearance.
Oh, really?
Apparently not, like a classically attractive guy,
Okay.
and pretty tall for the time.
Huh, interesting.
And in the same book,
Yeah.
it describes Yang Hu.
Uh-huh.
And guess what? He looks almost exactly like Confucius.
They looked alike.
Yeah.
Really alike.
Like, really alike.
I mean, that seems like a huge coincidence,
Yeah.
especially, if Confucius had such unique features.
It does seem like more than a coincidence, right?
Yeah.
And there's even this story about Confucius being mistaken for Yang Hu,
Oh, no.
and they put him in prison because of it. Yeah, so that incident, on top of the descriptions of how similar they looked,
Yeah.
it's kind of what made people start to wonder if they were related, like maybe by blood. Well, remember, this wasn't a rigid army. It was a voluntary group.
Oh.
Students joined him, often supporting themselves, hoping to learn, but also maybe get positions if Confucius got one. They had skin in the game.
So they worried about the practicalities, danger, new customs.
Probably all of that. The dangers, adapting to a different life, and maybe even the apparent contradiction. Why 3 years?
Pure practicality, mostly.
Yeah.
Transportation back then was just awful. If exams were held every year, someone who failed the metropolitan exam in the autumn would have to immediately rush home hundreds or thousands of miles.
Oh,
Just to prepare for the next spring's provincial exam to qualify again. They'd spend the whole year just traveling with almost no time to actually study.
makes sense. Was it expensive too?
Incredibly expensive. People have estimated the average total cost to become a jinshi, travel, lodging, books, tutors maybe, was around 400 taels of silver.
Which is a lot.
A huge amount. An ordinary farming family couldn't possibly afford that. So the 3-year cycle helped manage the logistics and the immense personal cost involved.
Okay, so it's difficult, it's expensive,
Yeah.
and presumably people tried to cheat.
Oh, definitely. But the Song dynasty came up with some truly ingenious anti-cheating methods to ensure fairness. It's a powerful cultural investment. It signals, hey, long-term commitment here actually brings rewards. And let's be frank, a generous golden parachute is still an incredibly effective political tool for CEOs. It helps accelerate power transitions, remove obstacles smoothly.
Okay, so it's not just about the money, the payout itself. It's the act of the ceremony, the public recognition.